I'm going to pose a similar question to you, Ms. Bryant. If there have been any challenges with the technology piece, we're interested to hear that, but it's not, you were saying it's been smooth sailing, and I'm wondering if the school did anything to make sure that the tech piece was in place for you and your child.
Yes. So for us, the learning piece was the core that I had to learn as well. As the principals were saying, I wanted those parents about the math. I'm like, oh, math, I grew up in the former Orr Elementary School in Kramer. So when we did math, it was just like carry the one. Now it's like 80 steps. And I'm like, wait, what is this? So for the virtual learning piece for my son, he's a really fast learner. So for me, with learning that math, the teacher really had these one-on-ones with parents, so we can know, and did video instructions for parents, so we can get used to the math and understand how Eureka is going about. And so that was really a challenge for me as a parent. I'm like, what is this? Out of my day, I don't have time to learn math again. So it was a new challenge for me. But my son and his classmates were picking it up, and they were teaching the parents like, no, this is how we do it. And so you had it where the roles were reversed, and that's something that became a learning curve, and also something that helped the students out with family engagement as well. The teacher would tell the students to explain the math to their parents, and then the parents teach it back. So it was kind of like a better way of learning per se. And the teacher would say, upload a video while you're doing it. And so it kind of got fun because it was like a competition challenge. And so the parents lost that challenge, but we were really excited to know like the structure of the learning process of the lessons, what's going on. So they would give us the lessons a week ahead so we can tidy up on it. The biggest challenge I would say is when we Ms. Gentry was saying, when you have to turn in assignments in the beginning of the pandemic, it was so stressful trying to understand, like, where do we upload? How do we know we uploaded everything? Are our children missing any assignments? So this year, I would say that the teachers got really focused on folders of how you should be doing it. And they give instructions on Class Dojo about what assignment needs to be turned in, by what time, and how to turn it in. So, it's been a really smooth sailing process, but as far as uploading things into the system, trying to check and make sure your kid is not missing anything, that's basically communication that came from the teacher. And that's what made it okay. But in the beginning, that was a lot for me, especially with the math. Yeah.
Okay, so the takeaways for me are be prepared and make it fun.
Yes.
And competitive, maybe.
Yeah.
As a former math teacher, I'm struggling with all of the hate on the new math.
And it's definitely not new anymore. It is just like one of those names. It's like, change the name.